If you look at this question, parabola is told vertex of the parabola is at the point 4, 5. So let us draw one sketch. Purely on the basis of sketch we can draw this, come to the conclusion. This is the point V, this is the point V, okay, vertex is at the point 4, 5 of the parabola. What is the focus? Correct, focus. So this is the focus. Let me call the focus as nothing but x, y, correct, focus is x, y. The directrix equation, so this is the axis of the parabola, is it okay? So this is the axis of the parabola. So now if I consider this, this axis, if I pull like this, now if I pull this axis like this, the directrix equation is x plus y is equal, x plus y plus 1 is equal to 1. This implies when x is equal to 0, when x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 1, which means when x is 0, y is minus 1. And when y is equal to 0, when y is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to minus 1, which means the directrix will pass like this, right? The directrix will pass like this. So if I write this as the y axis, this is the x axis if I write like this. So the directrix will pass through x is minus 1, 0 and 0, minus 1. This point is minus 1, 0. This point is when x is minus 1, 0. This line will pass like this. And when x is 0, y is minus 1. So this point I can draw here. This x axis I will draw like this. We can try to visualize this problem. So if I can draw a line like this, this line is x axis, this is the negative x axis, it is passing through minus 1, 0 obviously. So this I'll just draw this directrix like this. This is the line x plus y plus 1 is equal to 0, correct? This is the directrix. Now we know that axis is perpendicular to the directrix, okay? So I may write, therefore what is the equation of axis? I can write, therefore the equation of axis is slope should be opposite, right? What is the slope of this particular line? Slope of this line is 1, so slope of this line should be equal to minus 1. So x minus y plus k is equal to 0. So this will be the equation of the axis. So at x, y is equal to 4, 5. You see that 4, 5 lies on the axis. So I may say 4 minus 5 plus k should be equal to 0, k should be equal to 1. So therefore equation of axis will be x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. This is the equation of the axis. This is the equation of the axis. Alright. What is the equation of the axis? The equation of the axis is x minus y plus 1 is equal to 0. This is the equation of axis. Equation of axis. Okay, this is the equation of axis. So now the question is asking you to calculate what is the focus, right? Focus. Now V is the midpoint of if I call this as A, V is the midpoint of F and A. Yes, that is V is nothing but 4, 5 should be equal to, focus coordinates have taken it as x, y, x minus 1 divided by 2, y plus 0 divided by 2. So what will be the answer that we get? 4 should be equal to x minus 1 divided by 2 and 5 should be equal to y plus 0 divided by 2. So 10 should be equal to y and x should be equal to 8 plus 1, 9. So what should be the coordinates of the focus now? The coordinates of the focus should be equal to 9, 10. This will be the answer to the question. 9, 10 will be the coordinates of the focus. This is the answer.